In the Invoices tab, you can create and manage invoices. In the Invoices list, add new project invoices by clicking on the plus icon at the top of the list. The invoice will run for the next project period, according to the invoice group settings in the Project Detail tab. For invoices run in advance, scheduled trips and related services, trip charges and supplies will be created. Fixed charge dates will be updated. You can view all these changes in the scheduling screen. To create a blank invoice, go to the Invoice Balances list in the Debtors tab and click on the plus icon at the top of the list. To edit a project invoice, avoid editing the invoice manually, as this is likely to cause problems with future invoices. Instead, reduce the invoice so that all the line items are deleted. The next invoice date in the group settings in the Project Detail tab will revert to what it was before the invoice ran. And for invoices run in advance, scheduled trips and related charges which relate to that invoice period will be deleted. Note, once-off services and related charges or supplies will not be deleted. Fixed charge, for example hire dates, will also be reset to the previous invoice period hire dates. Now we can correct the source of the invoice error. If the invoice ran for the wrong dates or the wrong length, edit the invoice settings by editing the invoice group settings in the Detail tab. If the invoice ran with the wrong scheduled services, fixed charges, trip charges, or supply charges, correct these in the scheduling screen. If the invoice ran with the wrong once-off services, trip charges, or supply charges, correct these in the trip screen. Now we can rerun the invoice and the correction should be reflected. To pass credit on an invoice. If the invoice is if the credit is unrelated to scheduled services or charges, or the invoice is not an advance invoice, select Credit Manual from the task list to pass a manual credit. To credit the whole invoice, select Credit Auto from the task menu. For invoices run in advance, this has the same effect on services, etc., as reducing the invoice period noted before. So, for example, all the scheduled services relating to this credited period will be deleted. To part credit the invoice, select Part Credit Auto from the task menu and enter the date from which you wish to pass credit. Again, for invoices run in advance, all the related services and charges will be reset, but in this case, it will only relate to the items in the credit period.